During that process, I met the real final boss. The price of subpoena email chain. And that's not a metaphor. Here's where the story changes flavor a little bit. Because the villain isn't always a mastermind. Sometimes the villain is a mailbox that never answers. And the clerk's office, a Justice County court clerk's office that treats urgency like rudeness, was stuck in a loop of send this, pay that, resend it, wait again. It's not dramatic, it's exhausting. I had that civil case open for one reason, and it wasn't revenge. It wasn't for a payday. That civil case was a crowbar. Because sometimes the only way to pry cooperation out of a system is to use its own rules, like leverage. So I did what you do when you're outmatched. I read, I filed, I paid, I followed up. I did the whole thing like it was a second job with no pay, just headache. During that process, I met the real final boss. The price of subpoena email chain. And that's not a metaphor. That was the literal subject line. The price of subpoena. Sounded like a Western. Rated PG for language and emotional damage. Those emails went a little something like this. Pursuant to Rule 45A, subpoena issuance, records only, fees, forms, resend, wait. It's a vocabulary built to keep normal people out. Not because it's evil, because it's old. And most old systems assume that you'll just get tired. They'll assume that you'll quit. That friction, the friction that I met during this entire process, this one in particular had a voice. And sometimes it wasn't even what was said. It was how it was said. Did you ever get an email that's technically professional, but spiritually petty? I'm not mad at the court for being a court. I'm mad at the part where the process pretends it doesn't see you until you get loud enough to be inconvenient. When you're a victim, you're expected to have perfect patience, while the machine treats urgency like a personal insult. It feels like you're being forced to become your own attorney just to be taken seriously as your own victim. It feels like learning the system's language because the system refuses to learn your pain. And the wild part, you start to understand why most people just don't fight. It's not because they're weak. It's because the process is designed like a treadmill and there's no off switch.